Hi guys! In this video we are going to review a powerful and simple to use video editor from Movavi. Previously I published a review of Movavi Screen Capture Studio. This time we are going to focus on the video editor alone. To make the review more helpful, we are going to create a short video using this editor. I will show you how to apply filters, transitions and lots of other effects to make the resulting video as professional as possible. I wanted to make a small remark before we begin. If after watching this video you decide that Movavi Video Editor is for you, kindly visit this page via the link in the description. Normal price for the video editor is $39.95, but there is a 15% discount available from this page. If you decide to get more advanced version of Movavi Video Editor, which is called Video Editor Plus, there is even more discount, which is 20%. All the discounts are available on this page. Kindly check the description. Okay, let's get back to the review. I have the Movavi Screen Recorder Studio full version installed on my PC. Video editor is a part of this suite, along with the screen recorder. Now I'm going to launch the video editor, so we can begin. Let's open up an empty project which I created already and apply some creativity to make a short video with the background music. Before we begin, let me introduce the user interface and some of the main elements of the Movavi Video Editor. Let's begin with the settings menu in the top toolbar. If you go into settings menu and click into preferences, you have 4 tabs for different settings. The first one is the general settings. You can see that you can change the language here. Some of the basic options are also available. If you go to Files tab, you can choose the default folders, the folders where your output data is stored, and the project folders and so on. If you go into sharing, you can set up the YouTube, Google Drive or Vimeo API, so the Movavi Video Editor will be able to publish your videos directly from the application. And the last tab is the acceleration, and you can choose which technology is used for the rendering. And here I can choose only the Intel. I don't have any other options available except the optimize HD clips. I think I will check it and save. Now I will click OK, and let's move further. On the left side you can see the main control elements of the user interface. Here you can see the import tab, which allows you to add your files or some of the files that Movavi offers to you. They've got a huge library of sounds, effects, some music here that you can use royalty free in your videos, sample videos, backgrounds and intro videos. We are not going to be using these effects for now, these media files. Let's move on into Effects tab. Inside the Effects tab you can see that it's not actually Effects, it's Filters tab. I was wrong. So the Filters tab contains different sections of different categories of effects, a bunch of blur effects, color filters, objects in the video, light effects, you name it. We are going to use some of these effects in our video today. On the next tab, it's a Transition tab. It's basically a transition between different parts of your video. So basically you can cut your video into smaller pieces and add some transitions like blinds or the cross, or my favorite type of transition is fade. Another tab on the left side is the Titles tab. It contains different types of animated and static texts. Some of these texts are pretty decent looking. For example, this one. you can preview it, and you can see it gives you a nice text animation. You can change the text, so it's customizable. You can also change the text color and font and stuff like that. These text overlays are also categorized, so you can you can quickly find what you need, or you can just browse all the text effects. More effects are available in the effect store. I think it's not included. You will have to pay in addition for that. And the last tab I wanted to show you is the stickers tab. This tab contains lots of different stickers. Actually not a lot, but enough. So you can use them in your video. You can also preview these stickers. What I like about Movavi, it's their preview feature. Okay, so that's it for the effects tab, and now let's move further. On the bottom part, you can see the timeline. In the timeline, there are different types of tracks. This one is the audio track, the video track, and the text track. The text track is the one where you put all the titles. You can also create additional tracks by clicking on this plus button, or just right mouse clicking on any of the track. You can choose add track from the context menu. On the right side, on the top right corner, you can see the preview window. This is the UI element that will display the video as you make it. You can set different settings for your scene here, like different aspect ratio. And you can also scroll through your video. Now we don't have any video, so we can't scroll. So as you are introduced with the control elements and the UI, I think you got the idea. Now let's try and do something cool. We will create a short video, and I will apply a few transitions, filters, text overlays, and also I will add a sticker or two. After that, I will show you how to export the video, and we will see what we receive as the final result. Okay, in order to create a video, we will need some media files. So let's go to the Import tab and add some of the files within the My Files category. I've downloaded some of the files from the Pixabay, which is a free stock photo and video website, so I can use these media files in my video. Also, I've uploaded a background music from the Facebook Sounds collection, which is a royalty-free music storage. Optionally, I could have used music from this music collection, but I have some of the background music that I like in the Facebook Sounds collection, so I will just use one of those. So let's go to the My Files and add media files. Click on this button, and you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 media files. 2 images, a few videos, and 1 background music. Let's start by adding an image. So as you can see, we can create the entire video by just using an image. We can make it longer, so the entire video would contain of the one image. It sounds boring, so we won't be doing that. We will add some effects to this image to make it a bit more alive. So let's reduce the length a little bit, and let's make this image move and zoom like if it was a real footage. For that, we will need to go to this button and click into pan and zoom. Let's add a zoom in this position, and we will add the zoom in. Let's move the keyframe to the beginning, and let's play to see what we've got. So as you can see, we have a nice zoom in effect, like if it was a real camera. In addition to that, we will add a pan effect, like it was a real camera movement. So let's put the position marker. Let's put the position marker right after the ending zoom keyframe and add a pan effect here. Let's select a pan and click add. Let's move this keyframe here. Oh, actually no, we are going to undo this change because we need to choose the pan. We need to choose the pan direction. So let's click add pan again, and let's move this rectangle over here. Now let's move the keyframe further. Let's move the marker to the beginning and let's play it. So we have the zoom effect as the first couple of seconds, and then we have a pan effect. Of course, the image is gonna be distorted a little bit because we are using the digital zoom, but we will fix it with the filter effect. And to fix it with the filter effect, we will go to the filters tab, and we need the sharpness effect. Let's search for the sharpness. It's called the sharpen, and we will apply the sharpen high for this image. As you can see, the blur effect has been fixed a little bit, so now we have a better view of what we've done with the image. We have a nice sharp image movement with a pan and zoom effect. Okay, so that's it for the image. Now we will need to add some video to make the resulting footage more fun. Let's go back to the import tab. My files is selected, and let's add a media files. And from the media files, I want to add this sun rays video, which has a footage of the forest. I think it makes sense because the image here we have used also depicts the forest. Let's play it and see what we got. Oh, the transition is not that good. We had a forest and now suddenly we have another forest. Let's fix this a little bit, and we are going to do it with the transition, with the help of the transition. Let's go to the transition tab in the left, and let's add the fade effect. The fade effect is added right in between the image and the video clips here, image and video files. So now let's try and play what we have. Yeah, now we have the nice transition. This looks much better than we had it before. Now I will show you how to cut the video clip and remove parts that you don't want to see in the video. To do this, you will just need to put the marker on the position that you want to cut out. For example, we will put it here on the 30 seconds. Now we will click the right mouse button when we have the clip selected and the position marker set up in the position that we want. We will click right mouse button and we will choose the split. Optionally, you can press Ctrl B if you're on Windows, and I think it's Command B on Mac. Select the split Now we have only one split, but we want to cut the part in the middle. So we set the position marker into another position further, and let's right mouse click and select split again. Now we have this large clip split into 3 smaller ones, and we want to remove the one in the middle. By the way, if you don't want to remove the clip in the middle, but you just want to make a black screen, all you need to do is just click on this clip, make sure you have it selected, highlighted with this yellow rectangle, right click on this clip, and you can choose the hide clip. Now if you play the video, the clip is gonna be hidden, so we will see the black screen. But we want to simply remove the clip, so we will unhide it and we will press delete button, or maybe just choose the delete here from the right button context menu and choose delete. So now we deleted this part, and maybe we want to create a transition. This time we will choose something more interesting. It will not be simple fade effect, we'll use this effect. It's called smear. Let's put it here in between these two clips, and let's play and see what we got. Wow, you see, it's a nice effect, it's a nice transition, like nothing has happened. Also, by the way, let me just get back here. If you browse the footage before you published it, if you browse it in the full screen, you can see the question mark here. If you click here, you will see the tip saying that the video footage that you are previewing currently has the decreased quality. This is done for the optimization to make the application work faster on slower computers. After you export the resultant video, it will have the standard Full HD resolution, so don't worry, it's not an issue of the editor, it's just by design. Okay, now let's add some more videos, and after that I will add some other effects like text and stickers. Let's go to the import tab, click add media files, and let's add this bird. Let's add this bird video here. Let's add the bird video. Let's add another video with the landscape. This landscape video, it has a sound, and you can see it got attached here below the video, and we can manipulate the sound. We can select it. We can select the entire clip and go to the settings using this gear button. If we click here, we can modify the audio. We can increase and decrease the volume, normalize it, increase the speed, add fade in and fade out effects in the beginning and the end of the audio, and also we can modify the video. Let's get back to the media file that we have added, and you know what, we don't need this sound here because we are going to be adding the separate background music. So first thing what we will do, we will just detach the audio. We will not delete it right now. I just want to show you that we can detach it, and then it will get moved into separate track. But we don't need this audio, so we will just delete it by right clicking and choosing delete. Okay, so we have just a video, no audios. Let's add one more video. By the way, as you can see, you can also add a video from because it's because I'm using Screen Recorder Studio, I can also add video from the webcam. Besides the webcam, I can also use I think I can use the digital camera to capture the video here. And this is just because I'm using the Screen Recorder Studio, not just the video editor. If you purchase the video editor, you will not have this option. So now let's get back to the project and let's add the video that I wanted to add, the last video. The last video is the ocean. It's the footage from the motorboat, I think. Yeah, and it also have a sound. It has a sound, so we are going to remove this sound. And let's save the project, because I think it's starting to become bigger, because these video files are all HD resolution and they have huge size. If you click the file information, you can see that its frame rate is 29,970 and it's full HD, so this file is probably pretty huge. So now let's try and play what we got. So we got the forest video ending here, and now it's the bird. Let's scroll further. After the bird we have the landscape video, and after the landscape video we have the ocean video. I think we need some transitions here, because we are moving from the forest right into the bird video and then to the landscape and the ocean footage. So let's add some transition first. I think we can be more creative. Let's use the gradient transition. Between the forest and the bird video, we will use the gradient transition. Let's play the result. It's a nice gradient transition here. Let's add another transition between the bird and landscape video, and this is gonna be the, I don't know which one is better, maybe blur. Let's try the blur in. Okay, we have a transition, the blur transition between the bird and the landscape, and let's add transition between the landscape and the ocean. Let's see what we got here. I don't think we want to use the blinds because it looks pretty damn outdated. Let's try these ripple effects, ripple waves. I think ripple waves sounds like it makes sense because we have an ocean. So the transition is here. Let's play and see how it looks. Sometimes we see this loading text because the renderer is working to apply the effects. All you need to do is just to wait a little bit. Okay, and the effect is applied, and we have this transition. Never mind, it looks slow, but it's just because these video files are huge and I don't have much memory on my laptop. When you export the video, you will see that effects look smooth. Actually, I will export the video and let you see how the effects looks. Okay, now let's save the project. Click Ctrl S or Command S if you're on Mac. And let's add some more effects. I will start by adding a few filters into the video files. So let's go to Filters tab, And let's find the blur category. Come on. Yeah, I need to remove this text here because it got filtered. Now we have the blur effects category selected, and I will take the mild blur and I will apply it to this clip. So if I click on the blur filter, on any of the blur filters here, and I mouse drag it to the specific clip, I think I need to drag it into small clip just to make sure we can use separate different effects. So it's now applied into this sun rays effect only onto this part of this clip. The next part doesn't have any blur. As you can see, it's not blurred at all. Let's play and see the result. Now you can see this part is blurred. And let's wait until the transition happens. And now we have the non-blurred section of this same video. Now let's add some effects to the bird video. I'm not sure which one will it be, the color effects, or maybe let's try the retro effects. The retro effects has the old movies effects like sepia or the old movie vignette, but I will add the scratches effect. So to make sure the filter is not affecting our resulting video way too much. So I will add the scratches effect onto the bird video. And let's play and see what we got here. I will go full screen to make you see it more clear. And you can see the scratch effects like it was an old movie film. That looks nice. Let's exit the full screen, pause the video, and let's add some effects onto the landscape video. And this time this will be the mosaic effect. I like this one, the first one, the glass mosaic, so I will drag it and drop it into the landscape clip. Now let's play and see what we got as the result. Let's go full screen. Okay, you can see that the landscape has a mosaic filter applied to it. Okay, I think that's enough. If you want to see more effects, you'd better download the application. I think the Movavi Video Editor has a free trial as well. So just check the link in the description and you can play with these effects for 7 days for free. The only limitation is you will have the watermark applied to the resulting video. So that's it with the filters. Let's go and add some text overlays. Let's go to the titles tab and I will add the text overlay in the beginning of this video. And this text overlay will be this one, the lower third. You can see the preview. And now to add it into the video, I will need to drag it and drop into the titles track. And this will appear exactly in the place where you drop it on the timeline. And also it will have the fade in and fade out effect. We can change the text here. Just double click the text, Control A to select it, or Command A on Mac. And let's type the landscape as the first text, and the secondary text will be beautiful. Just something that I took from the top of my head. And let's try and play this text overlay. Let's try and play video with the text overlay applied. Let's go to full screen and hit space to play the video. And you can see this nice overlay appearing and disappearing with the animation. Also, we can add some other text into other place in our video. I don't know, maybe we will add this text. Let's drop it here. Let's edit the text. Let's type the bird singing. It's not singing, but just something I invented right now. So let's try and play it in full screen. Okay, the bird video is here and the text overlay appears on the bird. I think we need to edit this text. The bird is singing. Okay, you can see that the text is being transitioned in and transitioned out with the animation. Optionally, you may want to change the text color or the color of the decoration here. If you double click on this text overlay here and choose the specific part of this overlay element, for example this frame, and you can go to the color properties. I think we need to choose this one, the decoration. Yes, this one. And we can change the color to something else. I don't know, maybe to green one. Okay, as you can see now, if we play it, it's gonna be green. Okay, let's pause it and save the project. And the last thing that I wanted to add in terms of effects, it's the stickers. So the stickers got hidden under this button because we only have the 5 quick access control elements here. All we need to do, just click the burger button and select the stickers. Let's add the sun sticker. Let's add the sun sticker inside the ocean clip. Let's drag it and drop into the preview window. Let's scale it down a little bit. And now we have, let's place it here, and now we have the nice sun effect. Let's scale it a little bit and play. Okay, you can see the sun icon or sun sticker is applied to the entire part where we have the ocean. Okay, that's it. I think we can add another filter to the ocean, and this will be the light leaks filter, just to let you see how great it to have a lot of effects to choose from. By the way, I think if we have the ocean selected and we right click on the effect and select to apply to selected clips, we don't need to drag it over here. It will be applied to the ocean clip because it's selected. Now we have the light effect near the sun sticker. Let's play and see how it looks. Okay, you can see it looks pretty good. We have a sun sticker and sun effect. Okay, let's pause the video now, and the last step I wanted to do is to add the background music. So let's go to the import tab. My files category is selected. Let's click add media files and add the thrills sound that I've downloaded from the Facebook sounds collection. And let's move it here. I think we need to cut this music because we don't need to listen the music when we don't have any visuals left. So let's press Ctrl B or Command B on Mac and have this splitted and remove this part. Okay, saved. Now let's play the clip with the music, the video with the music applied, the background music. I'm not sure if you can hear it now. Okay, now let's export the video and see the final result. Select the export button here on the top bar. Select the export video. Let's choose the highest quality. The duration will be 2 minutes, so I think it won't take too long. The file name will be named the test project, and we will save it. Let's save it into the downloads. Select this folder. The resolution is Full HD. And now, as we have all the settings in place, let's click Start and begin the rendering. I will pause the video and get back to you when the rendering is complete. Okay, the rendering is complete, and now we can press OK, and we will open the output folder if we have this checkbox enabled. And the video is here, and now let's play it. As you can see, the animation is being placed nicely. No any slowdown. So as you have seen, the video played nicely, no any slowdown, no watermarks. The quality is Full HD. So we've done a great job. I think that's about it. You've seen how easy it is to create a professionally looking video with Movavi Video Editor. If you feel like you want to give it a try, don't forget to pick your discount in the description down below. Kindly leave your comments about your experience with this editor, and make sure to like the video and subscribe if you found it useful.